This is going to be awesome.
Mary Namey, our lead referee for this one. Game on. Rachel Rohrabacher to serve first. Rohrabacher right away, showing off that power, goes into the net. Catherine Parenteau gets the side out.
Second serve.
Absolutely demolished by Anna Bright right there with the flick from Catherine.
0-0-2.
Short return goes into the net, though, for Anna-Leigh Waters. Keep a lookout for the lobs of Anna Bright. She was sensational last night in the late semifinal match.
Good lead from Rachel. Yeah, so you know what happened in warm-ups today? Mama Waters threw up a lot of lobs for AL and CP to practice. That's very smart scouting from their coaching.
Big put away for Waters, but you pointed it out yesterday, last night, the balance that Rohrabacher and Bright have with their finesse and their power and when they use it.
Yeah, it's tremendous in there. You see two of the best minds in all of pickleball, and they were playing some serious doubles points against AL and CP to get them ready. It's fun to watch.
Side out.
But I always got, everybody looked at me funny when I took overheads in warm-ups. When I play, they always look at me. I'm like, you guys are going to lob. Why shouldn't I be warming up the shoulder? Come on.
I'm with you on that.
Point.
That court is long, tie game early.
1-1-1.
Catherine Parenteau will be back in action. Women's singles against Anna-Leigh Waters later on today.
And both these teams score in big chunks, Michelle. And here's a missed return. You just got to be careful.
That's what Anna Bright said last night. You have to be consistent. There's no other way around it. They will not be forgiving with any misses.
3-1-1.
Walking the line there, she set up what she wanted, and then there was just a slight bit of hesitation as she saw the backhand of Parenteau coming in there. And I think Anna-Leigh wants to see, can Rachel hang on the left side with her across from me diagonally, because I think that's a matchup that AL likes.
And why would that be in that particular pattern cross-court?
Just experience. I think AL is...
Temperatures here on Sunday to display our tour's best athletes.
1-5-1.
For Rohrabacher, trying to bring the aggression on the left side. On a 2 now.
Yeah, she's had 3 or 4 looks that she just hasn't made. That included the first rally of this match. So those have to be made in this matchup.
So much pressure. Oh, on the side of Waters and Parenteau, unrelenting from the kitchen.
Yeah, and Anna-Leigh tried a tennis overhead, but you cannot bounce the pickleball into the 20th row. That plastic ball is not going to bounce, so got away with that choice.
There's the lob.
First lob, and it's just deep.
And she was on. She didn't miss last night.
And she talked about she'd played late the night before, so she knew the sun would be in their eyes. She also had the wind gauge perfectly. That's just smart. way too much resetting against this team. When you are reset, if your opponent resets, you just keep firing away at them because there's nothing scary. They're taking a step back each time they do that. If they are dictating the points like this, this epic matchup isn't going to last long.
Oh.
What a get from Rachel.
Had it. A point off the left court, too. Great recovery. No breaks, though, on the side.
But Rohrabacher has got to find her best level, or this is going to be a rout.
Second serve. Second serve.
There it is. Anna and Rachel, your future is bright. Pun intended. They need the love on their side right now.
Oh, poaching. Wow, and even the net cords are going their way consistently, and they're on that rampage point. They're ready to roll the second the ball is ready. A hand off the paddle there and doesn't make it. She does not do the one-handed flick very often, but she did there and didn't make it.
1-9-1.
As I said, she's working on that forehand speed-up shot, and scary thought to think she's continuing to add weapons to her arsenal.
There, and you are seeing what I thought we might see, and that's AB on the left, so they're at least half stacking it here, meaning they will set up what they want when they're serving and not run into a problem when they're receiving. And that's more of a desperation lob than everybody leaning in at the kitchen, and that, you know, they took overheads in warm-ups, I promise you. They're ready to do it.
9-1-1.
And this is what they did not want to see.
Hold on, right now, come on. Second serve. 9-1-2.
Game point quickly for Catherine Parenteau and Anna Leigh Waters in just 15 minutes time.
10-1-2.
Opportunity in that sequence to put it away. She does it. One game point saved.
Yeah, she was about to shove Rachel out of the way when she saw that up in the air. It's like, I got you.
1-10-1.
And just to clean up what the scoreboard looks like for confidence is big here. If they can get 2 or 3 and not just have a 1 staring at them.
Second serve.
Just too many errors at the kitchen line here for these two that are uncharacteristic. That's a great job by Rohrabacher, sitting on that line. Let Anna Bright take your left shoulder. You sit on the one on the right.
2-10-2.
And it's just the quality of those shots. Those have to bounce to give them a chance to get up to the kitchen line. A little too much air on those from Rachel, and Catherine and Anna Leigh will just keep forcing it to the player that's deep, and it's a lot of pressure to deal with.
Point number 2 here for Parenteau and Waters. Leigh will clean up on the speed-up chance, 11-2. Next one coming up in mixed doubles, playing with Ben Johns, Waters, and Bright will play with Ignatowicz. Game 2 upon us now, this women's doubles final. And a deep shot from Rachel Rohrabacher, and a shot they usually miss.
She's just got to settle down.
Yeah.
It's you know, the good news is we're best of 5 here, so you got time. Hey, AB, I've been watching what you're doing, says Catherine. That was perfect over that left shoulder.
2-0-2.
Into the wind, keeps it in. That's smart from Catherine. Wow.
What a roll from Leigh Waters. An impossible angle, only she could find.
Yeah, just terrific. And you forget, like 20 seconds ago, they were tracking down lobs and in deep trouble. Had to throw up a defensive lob in the middle of that. But it's the computer in that young brain that's able to process what's the right shot to hit at a certain time. That's a big part of it as well. Leigh Waters read that like a book, and here's the night.
Next week in DC, Orlando is off,
4-0-2.
but should be a fun one over on Grandstand to follow. That's a nice ball from Rohrabacher. Surprised Leigh Waters down the line.
And she's got to play the way she does, which is pull the trigger when she has that opportunity, so I like that. Just the wildly high thirds. She even ran around the forehand to hit a backhand drop, which is usually money. And they just can't get to the kitchen. So returns are all going to Rachel. They are pouncing, and it's scoreboard doesn't lie right now. Just deep from Leigh Waters. Again, balance so critical. Leigh just slightly off balance and still almost made that.
That one.
Yeah, Rohrabacher has that extra bit of power in the two-handed backhand, so reload that and rip it. So that could get them going here. Just, again, the relentless pressure off of okay resets, but they have to be, we got to start bouncing the ball near the Humana logo. Everything great from Rachel there except execution, because she filled the middle, set up the forehand, just get that ball down. You heard Anna Leigh say sorry, and what she meant was Catherine's going to be all over that ball, and you just have to fight the urge, especially if you're caught in the chicken wing. Okay, they're going to flip it back the other way since they haven't scored.
Second serve. Just can't find it when they get the serve back.
0-5-2.
The thirds and fifths are shoulder high. You're just not going to score when that's happening.
5-0-1.
That's a good ball from Rohrabacher. But finding ways to side out Parenteau and Waters. Just empty trips back when they're serving can make it tough to come back.
We'll see if they go to Catherine again here on the return.
Every ball to Captain Parenteau, to your point, in that sequence.
Yeah, and Rachel tried to attack cross court, but didn't absolutely get it all the way to the right hip or get enough pace on it. Catherine was all over it. Anna Bright gets surprised.
Point. Timeout receiver.
And the march over to the bench again.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises, training rigorously and pushing boundaries. The next level isn't just handed, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
Of Waters and Parenteau. Packed house here at the Lifetime Roseville facility. See how Rohrabacher and Bright will regroup. ATP might just be what the doctor ordered for Rachel Rohrabacher.
Well, that was nice because you see it off the paddle that it's going to be wide enough, but you have to have the patience to let it travel. Great job by Rachel. Oh, that just sums up the day there. That's a great drop from AB, and Rachel's going to put that away 20 out of 21 times, but that was the one.
0-7-2.
They're on the board. Nice return. And Bright on a 2. Move out of the way, I've got it, says Anna Leigh Waters.
Yeah, and the miscommunication even on the return there, and then they're popping up off balance thirds, so that's got to get fixed as well.
It's a cannon from Anna Bright. Wish it was a point of go for them on the serve, but what a shot.
And everyone at home, if your opponent throws up loopy third, step back and kill it. Don't reach and take it out of the air. That was nice.
Point.
And that wasn't nice, unfortunately. Another ball flying deep for Rachel.
Is it just the contact point for Rachel in those, or just too swingy?
A little too swingy, and there's the example of why not to reach in there, and a stunning scoreline.
9-1-2.
There. The other thing with Rachel is we've seen her using different paddles. She's using the Selkirk 002, which is a poppier paddle here as well. So perfectly dialing that in doesn't just happen overnight for all the players that try new paddles.
Yeah, she was using that carbon fiber before this
Yep.
newer paddle. Rohrabacher, former SEC champ. University of South Carolina in tennis. Reset from Parenteau with no real estate to work with.
Yep, and Bright and Rohrabacher might want to call the score.
It was a great lob by Bright, too. Nothing more she could have done on that one.
And these swings from low positions just keep peppering the net.
Game point here in game number 2, Parenteau and Waters on the brink, going up 2 games. And they will 11-1. Wow.
Too many errors, too much pressure,
Welcome to the Picklr, where everything's better. Everything's better at the Picklr. Everything's better at the Picklr.
Finally saw the back of them, yeah. Capital of Cali, and then we're going to the capital of the country later this week.
That's right. Coast to coast. Wide for Parenteau, and Bright and Rohrabacher with the monkey off their back early in game number 3. Didn't have that chance in games 1 or 2.
1-0-2.
Again by Anna Bright.
It's the deception, because that position to hit it was not ideal, but Catherine thought a ball was coming at her feet, and then it's over her head. Yeah, so thirds and fifths, and then their 4th ball. So the first volley here that they hit has got to be better to just stop feeding the offense. See how they do here. Much better, and I like the fact that they said, all right, let's ride with Anna Bright on the left in game 3. So that's what they've shown so far.
Waters, an ambitious poach, clobbers it.
Yeah, and there's a 4th that provided that opportunity, and Catherine hit a beautiful drive to start that. Probably was going to land right on the line. Another one. Just, if you return to Catherine, you deal with Anna Leigh poaching like a demon like that. If you return to Anna Leigh, you probably get a little more sharp on the 3rd, but Catherine's not quite as good a poacher as AL. And wasn't it 2-0 and life looked a little better 12 seconds ago?
Yep.
3-2-2.
By the way, Catherine Parenteau can earn her 40th career title today, across all divisions. Only Ben Johns and Annalie Waters have more. I often talk about the milestones for AL, but good to give CP a little bit of love too.
No doubt about it. There's a nice swing from Rachel, gets it all the way across. If you're new for this week, we're using a new version of the Vulcan V Pro Flight, so that has been a long dialogue with a lot of players. Another one off the tape from Catherine, like the first rally. So it was really important that they get at least 1 there after giving up 4, just to settle back in. found an overhead, but didn't make it.
3-4-2.
Just that biting, and it's so shallow. That's what makes that shot so good. It's in the front half. It's in the kitchenette there. I mean, it's unbelievable. If they don't start making better first volleys, this is going to be over, because this is shake and bake. And AL is either rushing in on her own or on Catherine. So, or the return's got to be way better. That's way too short. Here comes Catherine.
Ooh, miscue in the middle, and that is how this point resolves. Where do their targets need to be right now for they're a dangerous team?
So let's see if AB takes her own advice here. Pretty middle. Tried to funnel everything in the middle again, but the ball isn't bouncing.
Right.
And that's the key, because if they can get it on the ground, then they can start. You haven't seen those wicked, biting topspin dinks from these two much at all. Well, he's playing out balls now. She knows that's why she said my bad. It was a great drive by Catherine.
7-3-2.
Yeah, so I think they're going to funnel the ball to the middle here, and I believe that's part of the Anna Bright fan club from last night back supporting her. And the thing to note on these lobs, they are well within the court. These are 2 feet from the baseline because of the disguise. So, and the other thing to learn is the tracking it down. Catherine doesn't panic. She throws it in the kitchen, but it does give them the advantage and skitter off the net. And finally,
still on a 1 and a chance to climb in here. Complete desperation. Great lob by Anna Bright. Didn't matter.
Sick lob, and then is hitting an overhead that's thrown back at her. That's a disappointing rally right there.
And look at the shoulder slump from Anna Bright after that point. Oh,
and then a foot fault. So this should be 7 apiece. Those were 2 perfectly constructed points.
7-5-1.
Sorry, kids at home.
Wide for Rohrabacher. Parenteau and Waters back on top by 3, as if that run didn't even happen for Brighton Rohrabacher.
Point, I did not.
There's Mary.
After
What's
review, the out call stands. Challenge is lost, a timeout is lost. No timeouts remaining, 2 timeouts remaining. We'll resume play at 9-5-1. And you're on the right side, though. Yes.
They have used a timeout just to clean that up, so there's 1 timeout remaining if they would need it for Anna Leigh and Catherine if they come back. Oh, no. The very late start to the Ernie there.
9-5-2. Point.
That's unfortunate. So now they got to hope. They took 10 game points yesterday to close out a match.
10-5-2.
Waters and Catherine Parenteau take the title in Sacramento, the first ever stop here, and they do it in as clean of a match as we have seen. They make it look easy, don't they, Dave and Catherine? This was the only team to beat you guys this season and ever in this partnership back in Austin. You got the last word here in Sacramento. How good did this revenge feel?
This feels good. We had been thinking about it for about it happened in March, so like a couple months, and it's been in the back of our minds. We haven't played them in such a long time, and now here we are, and I felt like we played pretty amazing. I mean, Annalie did not miss a ball. I don't remember her missing a ball. Maybe the one that she got a little too excited at 9-5, but hey, when you feel it, you gotta go for it. But just super happy to be here playing next to Annalie. That was amazing.
Yeah, we noticed that too. No misses for Leigh Waters, and you get so much credit for that too. But your partner here got 40 career titles to her name today. Catherine often gets overshadowed in this partnership because you're so sensational. Why does Catherine deserve so much credit in this partnership?
I mean, Catherine doesn't miss a ball. She's insane. She's like a backboard. I picked her because I don't want to have to play against her, you know? Smart tactics. But yeah, I've known Catherine since I was super young. We have a great relationship on and off the court. She actually played with my mom, fun fact, before she played with me. So I kind of grew up wanting to play with Catherine, and here I am getting to play with Catherine. So super excited to be in this partnership, and we're an amazing team, so it just works out, and I'm happy about it.
All right, and Leigh Waters, by the way, on the brink of 26 Triple Crowns here today. We'll see if she can get it done with 2 more matches, and we welcome our title sponsor now to the court. Carrie Griffiths is here on behalf of Veolia to present some hardware to these two.
Wow, the professionalism and the skill of these women is just amazing, and I'm so honored to be presenting this trophy on behalf of Veolia. Veolia is the world's leader in environmental solutions. We are focused on decarbonization and depollution and regeneration of resources. So that's why we're so happy to be the official sustainability partner of the PPA Tour. And so I couldn't be more delighted to award this trophy, the Veolia Sacramento Cup, to these women. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Titles together here in Sacramento. They got it. Dave Fleming.
Well, thank you, Michelle. Very impressive for these two. And now